But yeah, this I just.
All right, I have 4:30.
No.
If we're ready, I'd like to call the meeting to order. First item on the agenda is the adoption of the agenda, and I'd like to ask that new business item 2415 be moved up in the agenda to just after the approval of the minutes. So just after our next item. So if I could,
So to be clear, make it item 4 on the agenda. Before board president announcements?
yes, please.
Okay. I will so move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Jenny, I forgot to ask you to call roll call. I'm sorry.
Here.
Here.
Here,
Here. 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 There.
thank you. We have a quorum. Next item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. Hopefully, everybody's had a chance to review them. And these are the minutes from our February 21st meeting.
I move to approve the minutes as amended by the email that we received earlier.
We have a motion to approve the minutes as sent to us today? Was that yesterday?
It was
Today.
yes, it's today.
I will second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion on the minutes? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda, a new business item is the resignation of Dr. Diana Pershupen.
Hi, first of all, I just wanted to say thank you for the privilege and honor to be the health officer for St. Joseph County. It is an incredible job in which I was able to work with some amazing people in the health department. And during that time, I think collaboratively with the work of the health department, the support of the board, the council and the commissioners, we've been able to do a lot of really great things. We were able to redistribute the $3.2 million of HFI funding and give a little bit under $1 million to 19 different community partners. We've built a structure for the health department that is stronger and has added new individuals and new positions to allow us to carry the position and projects that we have moving forward. We've built new programs that the community will get to experience this year. And all of this was done because we were able to work together. So I think my experience here has been phenomenal. And I want to say thank you to the health department, the board, the council, and the commissioners for allowing us to do such good things in the time that we've had together. Unfortunately, my family situation has changed such that my husband accepted a position at Johns Hopkins in Maryland, and my family will be moving there this summer. As such, I would like to formally resign my position as health officer effective June 6th. And I want to just say thank you. The only reason I am leaving this position is because I am moving. My experience has been pretty incredible, and the people I've gotten to work with have made this such an impactful opportunity.
Well, thank you for everything you've done. I did ask our attorney earlier today if we can reject your resignation. And he said, no.
I tried.
Oh, we'd like to, but thank you for all you've done. If anybody has any further comments, I guess now would be the time for that. Otherwise, I'll move right into board president announcements. And of course, we'll be gushing all over you probably for the next few months. So we appreciate everything you've been doing.
I just want to say we've been lucky to have you for the
Agreed.
past year. So thank you. And I know this is what's best for your family, and we're wishing you the best of luck, but we will miss you.
Thank
Great.
you.
All right, that being said, next item on the agenda, board president announcement. I wanted to just talk a little bit about the health officer position and Dr. Pershupen's resignation. First, I just wanted to say a few things about what's happened in the last 8 months under her direction. We've restructured the department to improve efficiency and workflow. She has realigned programs to meet the needs of our community, along with our core public health services. She's engaged our community health partners to accelerate our mission and leverage the talents of our staff for the purpose of advancing our missions. She's minimized unnecessary politics and political issues that distract from our mission. These are all things that we talked to her about before we even hired her, and she's accomplished them all. I guess that my point here is, in my opinion, we're in a much better position today to attract a talented leader to take over her role and take the baton from her and continue to move us forward for the mission that we've got in front of us. So I know that very few people like change. I don't like change. There's lots of unknowns. It's uncomfortable and it's stressful. But I like to tell myself change does offer opportunities to enhance the process and to improve our daily lives if we embrace it and be proactive with it. Once again, this is to the health department staff. I think we ask for your help in this process. We ask for your patience, your grace as we pursue our next health officer. And we also ask that you trust that we'll work very hard to find you the very best leaders in our county, the very best leadership available. A leader that will honor your service to the department and to the community, as well as protect our mission. So this is to staff. If you've got any suggestions or thoughts on the process, please reach out to any member of the personnel committee or Dr. Pursutham and give her your input. We would appreciate that. Along those same lines, to the public, to the citizens, if you've got any referrals, we'll welcome your thoughts or ideas there as well. Again, reach out to any member of the personnel committee or Dr. Pursutham. We will be leaning on Dr. Pursutham through this process to share with us her gained experience and knowledge over her time here to help us select the very best candidate that comes before us and that fits us well. And just so everybody knows, we are in the process of scheduling a personnel committee to tackle this issue, get organized, and start the process of finding our next health officer. So there'll be much more to come on that in the near future. So that's one item I wanted to touch on. Next item, I just wanted to recognize Mark Espich and the environmental group for their work. There was a House Bill 1329 that was proposed this year, and it was looking to restrict local government's authority to regulate septic inspections. So it would have in essence stripped away the health department's role in the ordinance, the property transfer ordinance, to get information on the septic system and so that we can help protect our groundwater and make improvements to substandard septic systems, or at least recommend the improvements. So we felt that would have threatened our ordinance, that threatened our groundwater, and Mark, along with Dr. Pursutham, were very aggressive, and Brett as well. Going to the author of the legislation and pleading our case. They engaged with Representative Devon, who was sympathetic and helped get some amendments into the bill when it was on the Senate side. Senator Rogers stepped up and drafted the amendments and took our concerns, negotiated it the best she could against some pretty stiff competition. They did not want to add these amendments at all there, but they were able to muscle that through. But anyhow, Mark did go and testify before the Senate subcommittee on local government, which is can be intimidating, and so we just appreciate his efforts there. And we got some concessions in the bill, so that those aspects of the ordinance that are still in place partially. We didn't get everything we asked, but it's way better than nothing the way the bill was proposed. So thank you, Mark, for that. Last and certainly not least, I just want to mention I happened to be at the commissioners meeting yesterday, and Amy Rupi received the Employee of the Month award countywide. So I just wanted to recognize her and also thank her for all her efforts serving the county. So there, I finally did board and president announcements.
It was excellent.
Next item on the agenda, health officer presentation and report.
I don't have much to add beyond what's already in the health officer's report. I just wanted to give you an update and tell you that 15 out of the 19 contracts have been executed for HFI, and we're hoping to get those other contracts signed by the commissioners relatively soon. Anything that we'd like to discuss or questions about the health officer report?
Any questions?
I had, does this work? Okay. I had a couple questions, on page 19. When we, in the, under the hope section, there's a section on emergency preparedness and response. And one of the bullet points is worked with county city agencies to plan for solar eclipse on April 8th. I was curious as to what exactly, the health department is, what are the plans? What is the health department involved in? Yeah. Anything we need to know or be concerned about?
Well, I'll just say, make sure we wear our glasses the whole time because we're not in 100% totality. But I'll let Robin take over and give a little bit of detail.
Great, thank you. Robin Vita, Director of Hope.